Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an X return spread for all of my Libras out there. This is an X return spread for all of my Libras out there for the month of November. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay, Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, show me cards I need to see, show me cards I need to see. What kind of energy is coming towards my Libras during the month of November? What kind of energy is coming towards my Libras during the month of November? What kind of energy is coming towards my Libras during the month of November? Some cards I need to see, some cards I need to see, some cards that I need to see. Got it. Okay. Ooh, Libras. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, my Libras, at this moment, you decided to take charge, Emperor card. You decided to take control of the situation that had been, looks like it had been getting away from you for a little bit, okay? You were dealing with, a broken heart situation, okay? You were dealing with a broken heart situation with a third party, all right? And you decided to kind of assert yourself and take control of it and say, you know what? I've had enough. Not today. This individual was a Page of Swords. It was a younger air sign individual that you were dealing with here. Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius energy here. And you just decided to say, you know what? I've had enough. Now, what was going on with you was that there was a sense that you were feeling trapped here. You got the Eight of Swords here. There was a sense that you were being trapped by the situation, and it was causing quite the dilemma. Okay, it was causing a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of conflict, and you just decided to say, hey, you know what? I've had enough of this. I gotta take control. I have to take control of this situation. This is beginning to get out of hand here. Obviously, you were deeply in love with this individual, but you know the immaturity that they were bringing to the relationship was too much. It was causing a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, or even the perceived third party that they were bringing into the relationship. You kind of, and so that kind of, it made you feel kind of trapped. So had to get away from it. So now, okay, you're just kind of pretty much just waiting for your ships to come in. You know, you're moving yourself out. You're not out of there yet. You're still kind of in. You know, you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Okay, you're kind of fighting and dealing with that because you really got your heart in this situation. All right, but you kind of got the other foot out. The foot that's out, you know, you're kind of waiting for your ships to come in, so to speak, and you're looking for someone that's going to give you an equal give and take. Okay, you know, that has the maturity to think about family, to think about a legacy, longevity, that type of thing. Temperance card, pretty much doubling down on what I said about the equal give and take. You're looking for there to be a sense of moderation. You know, someone to give as well as receive. Okay, and that's why you decided to take this leadership role and kind of get your house in order. Is really the word that I'm looking for. You really decided to get your house in order here. And do something about this situation, okay? Because it was you know, it was really, it made you feel powerless. So in other words, you're taking your power back and and putting your foot down and kind of moving out of the situation, okay? You're doing it in baby steps, and sometimes when you're really in a situation deep, that's what you need to do. All right, that's okay. So with that being said, let's see what's going on with your ex. What kind of energies are my Libra's ex dealing with? What kind of energies are my Libra's ex dealing with? What kind of energies are my Libra's ex dealing with? Okay. So this is interesting. Now there's this opportunity with this earth sign individual that's here, okay? Opportunity with this earth sign individual that, which is a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. So there does appear to be an opportunity with that individual, okay? However, with that being said, your ex is looking back in regret. 5 of Cups, crying over spilled milk. Okay? So they got this opportunity, but they're crying over spilled milk. Why are they crying over spilled milk? Why are they looking back in regret? Judgment card. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about you. And they're looking back in regret on how things ended in the relationship with you. We have a fire sign individual, a Page of Wands energy, exploratory energy that's going on as well here. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy here. Very exploratory. Could possibly be a younger sign, a younger individual, or someone just kind of young at heart here. There's this 9 of Wands here as well. This person is being very defensive. However, they're being very defensive, probably because they can kind of feel like your ex is not completely invested in the relationship, and so they're kind of being a little bit regret. They're kind of being defensive about it. You're not. What else is going on? You want to be with that person. Why don't you be with them? That type of thing. So there's this energy that they know that they're not fully being committed to. There's this water sign individual here, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, that represents a possibility of a renewal of hope, renewal of faith, like of a new opportunity. And they even as much have decided to, Emperor energy, kind of take things into their own hands here and assert themselves here. This water sign individual has to get out, to really create a sense of something solid. Okay, even with that being the case, all right. Your ex's heart ain't in it. Their heart's not in it at all. And they're thinking about you. All right. So really, I guess, depending on the nature of the separation, this is open opportunity for you guys to find your way back to each other. All right. This will be really interesting to see how that's going to play out. Okay. So with that being said, let's see what are the chances that you guys are going to find your way back to each other? What are the chances that my Libras are going to find their way back to their ex? What are the chances that my Libras are going to find their way back to their ex? Some cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. Some of the cards that I need. It does appear so. We got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so definitely it appears as though loyalty and devotion was an issue here. And it's going to be addressed. We got the Ace of Swords here. This is it definitely is going to be this sense of clarity. Okay? There's going to be a sense of clarity. There's going to be a clearing of the air here with this situation. There's possibly going to be a victory here too. Now, the only fly in the ointment, so to speak, here. The only fly in the ointment appears to be 7 of Wands. That they feel like they have the high ground and you feel like you have the high ground. So you both feel like you were kind of right in a relationship. And that may be the only fly in the ointment, so to speak. But it does appear there is going to be a clearing of the air, and there is going to be a sense of a victory here. Okay, the Ace of Swords. There is going to be a victory here, mental clarity. So you're really going to clear the air with each other, and there is a good possibility that you guys are going to reconnect back together, find your way back to each other. It's going to be kind of tepid at first. Okay, it's going to be a little tepid at first, but I'm feeling like there's definitely going to be a connection that's going to be made here. So let's see what additional information spirits want to bestow upon you before I shut this thing down. What additional information the spirits want to bestow before I shut this thing down. So the first thing is no need to worry. Okay, no need to worry. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt what you're feeling. Just kind of like ease it down, slow it down. Okay, bring the anxiety levels down. All right, because things are going to be okay. Things are going to work themselves out. Okay, even though this younger sign, this younger air sign individual was engaged in some third party stuff here. Just kind of slow it down a bit. You've asserted yourself. You're addressing the issue, so you can kind of slow it down a little bit. However, all right, also forgiveness. And I believe that this is directly pertaining to your ex. A sense of forgiveness. I know you believe you have the higher ground. They believe they have the higher ground. But you're going to have to kind of forgive each other. Forgive each other. Okay? And that's something that's really the overall theme with this situation here, is just kind of forgiveness. All right? And if you can do that, romance, there will be a reigniting of passions again between you two. Okay? I can't say for how long per se, but I do feel like there's going to be a connection that's going to be established here, a reconnection rather. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe. This is a general X returns reading. Okay. If this doesn't resonate with you, that's cool. You may want to get a personal reading so I can dig into your particular situation, see what's going on. If it did resonate with you, hey, that's great. And so if you want to know a little bit more, get a personal reading so we can kind of dig and figure out what's going on together. Yeah, so again, please like, please share, please subscribe. I love you guys. My name is Adonis, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.